What's up, everyone? It's K-Shack. Welcome back to another episode of Daily Demos. And today we're going to be doing something quite different. We don't want to be dealing with AI anymore after yesterday. So today we're actually going to be dealing with the human variety. So let's get back into it. Welcome back, everyone, and tonight we're going to be playing the Centennial case, a Shijima story. Let me read the synopsis to you. The Centennial case, a Shijima story, a unique and immersive live-action mystery adventure surrounding the theme of eternal life. Solve an age-old mystery using your powers of deduction to uncover the truth. Collect clues, establish a hypothesis, and use logic to break through the mysteries. The Shijima family have suffered a chain of inexplicable deaths over the past century. When Haruko Kagami, a mystery novelist, visits the Shijimas, she finds herself taking on 4 different murder cases occurring at different points in time. The Red Camellia and the Fruit of Youth, which invite only death, are waiting to be uncovered. Let's check it out. Square Enix. Oh, I didn't know it was Square Enix. That's pretty awesome. Hand? Hand. Oh, it's Cryware. Cool. They're a good production company. Kind of reminds me of Resident Evil. Ooh, that does remind me of Resident Evil. This game supports autosave. When the icon above appears on screen, please do not exit the game or power off your system. Okay. Close. Book, cafe, work. I'm gonna pronounce all of these wrong.
Eiji!
What's up, AG?
You're quite the success. You're a bona fide best-selling mystery writer now, Haruka.
Oh, he's just trying to butter her up.
Here,
We couldn't have done it without your help, Eiji. Thank you.
it's nothing.
Oh, he's being modest.
You should have told me you were coming. You didn't have to wait in line. Did you
Wow,
really
she likes
come here
him.
for my autograph?
No, she came to talk to him.
Are you here to see Akari?
No, it's not like that.
No. Oh, she's
I
on
mean,
you.
let's just say I wanted to see the both of you. Actually, I have a favor to ask of you.
A favor?
Come there asking a favor?
There's a once-in-a-century succession at my family home.
Ooh.
And I was hoping you could get some information for me.
Your family home? You mean that grand estate at the foot of Mount Fuji?
Oh, you mean that you're incredibly
My
rich?
family has spent many years on medical research. In particular, how to stop the aging process.
Oh. They
It's
definitely want to
embarrassing,
know about
But I
that.
had a huge fight with my father that ended with me leaving the family.
And now I made
That's
even
why
more
I
money.
want you to do some investigating while pretending to write a feature story.
Oh.
What are we investigating?
So
The
it's a
so-called
ruse.
fruit of youth. It's been passed down for generations in my family and a
Oh,
recently
that's what
unearthed
keeps you
skeleton.
youthful.
At 3 p.m. yesterday, the police were informed that skeletal remains had been found at an estate in Tenmamura.
That's beautiful. God, this just makes me want to go to Japan. Korewa Pendas. That's all I know how to say. Thank you, abroad Japan. Prologue, Cherry Blossom Ceremony. Ooh. Hello, Yoko. That looks awesome. She's so precise with her movements. So tranquil. Oh, I'm jealous. I want to have some of that.
Who'd have thought? E.g., a literary consultant.
Yes. Haruka here writes mystery novels.
That's amazing. I read mysteries sometimes, but I never know who the culprit is. Is there
That's
some
the fun in
secret
it.
to figuring them out?
Well,
There's no like key or
it
rubric.
sounds obvious, but every story contains a mystery.
Yeah.
And there will always be clues to help solve that mystery.
Connect the clues to the
Foreshadowing.
mystery.
Yes.
Right when I said that, you could hear the actual thunder too. Yeah.
In this cognitive space, I fit the mystery and clues together like a puzzle.
And I'm here to help with the reasoning, huh?
Oh, she
Yes,
can't do it
but
alone.
remember, you're just an image of AG inside my
Yeah,
head.
he's just a projection.
Well, then,
Let's give it a shot.
This is the cognitive reasoning space. On the left, you'll find some mysteries already in place. With the clues floating around them, combine them to advance your reasoning. There are open spaces around mysteries. Mysteries and clues can be connected by placing relevant clues in these spaces. Connect mysteries and clues to create a hypothesis. It's connected. Oh yeah, we connected it. Good job. Hypotheses. Clues help solve mysteries. Connecting the two creates hypotheses. Create multiple hypotheses to uncover the truth.
Well, something like that.
I see.
Oh, I see.
Connect the clues to the
very
mystery and form a
dismissive.
hypothesis. That's how you read a mystery novel.
Akari, you are an editor, right? How do you know E.g.?
Oh, we're
I met
just
him when
kind
we were
of
looking
friends.
for an advisor
We're
on
nothing more
scientific
now.
matters. We practically forced him to arrange today's session as well. Thank you so much for agreeing to meet us.
Ryoya insist on it.
Forced him?
Please,
I think he was
make
more than
yourselves
happy to be
comfortable.
there.
Thank you.
Ooh, who could that be?
Oh, that looks very good on you.
it's been ages since I last wore a kimono.
What's up, bro?
You look so handsome in it.
She's right.
Oh,
I barely
he's just getting
recognize
all
you.
the praise.
Well, I can't attend the cherry blossom ceremony in my regular clothes. It was all laid out for me, and most importantly,
What's most important? You want to look good for Akari? I'm gonna say what's most important.
What's most important? Let me guess. You wanted to look good for Akari?
of course not.
No, just
All
play
the same,
sly, bro.
I'm glad there was a spare kimono for
Always.
him.
Whose kimono is it?
Actually, this kimono was made for me a long time ago.
In an ancient time.
Oh, we have guests. I'm sorry for intruding.
Oh, you can come and hang out. We're just doing
It's
a
been
ceremony.
a long time, hasn't it?
Sorry. Have we met?
Perhaps you know one another from before?
Maybe a past life?
No. There's just a familiar scent in the air.
Probably me. I'm wearing a perfume with citrus notes.
Oh yeah, it's
Now
just
that
your
you
perfume.
mention it,
It's not that they
that
have any
does smell
connection from
refreshing.
before. No, not at all.
Anyway, this is our live-in housekeeper, Yayoi.
Yayoi.
You wanted to see me?
Mr. Shijima asked me to gather the equipment for the cherry blossom ceremony, but I just can't find some of the items.
Let's
I'll
look
help
for
you
them
out.
together, shall
Yeah.
we? E.g.,
Oh, we probably don't get to.
I will join you later.
Bye, Yayoi.
Everyone, please go on ahead to the Shijima cherry tree.
So, was that your mother, Eiji?
Or perhaps your stepmother?
To solve a case, you must select and present a hypothesis as a basis for your reasoning. A hypothesis must be created first. So we're creating one right now. There seemed to be some distance between you two.
She seemed a bit distant, the way she
I
spoke
don't think
to you.
so, but
Too
maybe you're
formal,
more
and
perceptive
besides,
than
she's
I am.
too young to be your mother. Most importantly, my mother gave me this kimono. Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah, I think so.
Yoko is my father's second wife. They got
Oh,
married
they got remarried.
after I left the family.
I see.
that explains a
Well,
lot.
she seems nice.
Yeah. I guess. Just remember, you're supposed to be writing about the ceremony. I can't imagine what my father would say if he finds out what I've asked you to do.
What?
What did you
Is he
ask her?
that scary?
Well, you'll see when you meet him.
That's pretty ominous.
Well then, let's go see the cherry tree.
Yeah, hopefully your father's not there.
Wow. So
Sugoi.
this is the Shijima cherry tree.
In bloom for the first time in
Amazing.
100 years.
It's really nice.
The skeleton was found under this tree, right?
Yeah. Who killed and buried that sad soul here, I wonder?
Yeah, in such a beautiful place.
Killed?
How
The
do you know?
skeleton's chest bones had marks that suggested a knife wound, apparently.
But then...
But how recent?
Shouldn't the police be investigating this?
Yeah.
My father's in a standoff with the police right now. He told them not to say anything until the remains were identified. But the remains are nearly 100 years old.
That's what I
apparently.
thought. I thought they were
So
ancient.
the
I
police
didn't
have
think
no
they were
reason
recent.
to hurry. That's why I want to solve this mystery.
So what you want to know is...
The identity of the killer from 100 years ago, right? Yes. Definitely.
The killer from 100 years ago, right?
Yeah.
The identities of both the skeleton and the killer.
Say you do
Oh,
uncover
cool.
the truth about this 100-year-old murder, then what?
The Tokijiku no Kaku no Konomi. According to my mother,
Whoa.
anyone who consumes this fruit will stop aging forever. It's mentioned in the
Would
Kojiki
you wanna do
Chronicles.
that?
This fruit of youth has been passed down for generations in my family. Although I've never seen it, and my father won't tell me anything about it. But if it's somewhere in that house, I'm going to find it
He's
and
determined.
rewrite the future of medicine. The telomeres at the ends of the human chromosome
telomeres.
determines how many times a cell
Yeah.
can divide. They're like
And
game
it's
tokens.
a code.
And aging is what happens when tokens get spent.
Mm-hmm.
But some forms of life have an endless supply of these tokens.
Endless?
Yeah. Cancer cells, for example.
They could
They're able to
replicate
multiply
indefinitely.
infinitely because their
Yeah.
telomeres constantly repair themselves. In effect, they're
Wow,
ageless.
this guy's a genius.
That's why it isn't totally bizarre that a fruit might contain components that stop aging.
A fruit that makes people ageless. And it's called the...
Tokijiku no Kaku no Konomi. Let's shorten it to Tokijiku. I want to know the Tokijiku's whereabouts and the truth
Let's
behind
do it.
my family's involvement in that skeleton. Will you help me?
Certainly. Anytime.
I'd be glad to help. But where should I start?
Yeah,
I
where do we
have
even begin?
just the reading material for you.
Reading material?
And it's right up your...
Didn't think you'd be the first one here.
Long time no see, Eiji.
Where are these?
You really think you can
Are they
just
related
waltz
to him?
back in here?
You're Haruka Kagami, aren't you? Author of the Detective Makoto Nishimari series.
You know about it?
Oh,
Of course. Look, Kazunaga. She created
has
Makoto
fans.
Nishimari. You know, with the cool catchphrase, the path of logic lines up.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, of course. He's kind of the same.
This is Haruka Kagami, a writer, and her editor, Akari Yamase.
Oh, nice.
My older brother, Kazunaga, and my younger
I knew they
brother,
were
Mitsunori.
related.
Nice to meet you. Just wondering, what brings you two here?
Haruka's writing a feature story.
About the skeleton under the cherry tree.
Keep it under wraps.
I bet a mystery writer like you can't get enough.
What a jerk. This guy must have 0 friends, or I don't need to play nice with him. I'm gonna go with this guy must have 0 friends. Yeah, I didn't think so.
This guy must have 0 friends.
Yup.
I'm dying to know more. Is the answer you're looking for, yes?
Certainly.
Given your
Yeah, I
expertise, why don't you try figuring it
totally
out
dislike
yourself?
you and
The
despise
identity
you.
of that skeleton, I mean. Then you can proclaim the path of logic lines up.
Yeah,
Of
whatever you
course.
say, bro.
I'll look into it.
Angie,
Oh, she was warned about the father. He's very stern.
Dad, you're looking well.
You look terrible in a kimono.
Then it's good that I'll never have to wear one for
What a
work.
kind
Not
man.
that you look any better in a lab coat, mind you.
Keys to solving a case will be displayed as clues. Obtain clues with triangle. Okay. You can also press the directional pad up and down during the sequences to check for clues. Press the directional pad right and left to toggle between clues and people.
After leaving the family, what exactly have you
I
been
just
researching?
selected it.
This is none of your business.
So be it. Welcome. I am Ryoe Shijima,
Welcome.
and you must be the best-selling writer.
Did he say that sincerely? Yeah, you should be humble. Best-selling is a bit of a stretch.
Best-selling is a bit,
So you're interested in our cherry blossom ceremony? This ceremony is an important family tradition, held once every 100 years. Feel free to take part and ask questions, but I ask you not to interfere.
Thank you for letting
We
us know.
understand. Thank you. I promise we won't cause any inconvenience.
Yeah, appreciate it.
To be honest, that skeleton has attracted a lot of unwanted media attention. Such a nuisance. If this story of yours can help clarify matters, we'd be very grateful. Then let us begin.
Oh, the ceremony's about to commence? This is gonna be cool. Too cool. Makes me want to go. So nice. I'm so glad we have some of those in Washington, thanks to Japan. Thank you, Japan. I like that effect.
about Ryoe. How much does he know about me?
What do you mean?
Something he said makes me think that...
She's very interested. He read the interview.
I think whatever he knows about me comes from reading the interview. He said that AG didn't look good in a lab coat. He must have seen the picture of AG in that interview.
Of course he
Because it's
did.
really recent.
I sent it to him in advance, after all. And I also told him about you, Haruka Kagami, a best-selling writer.
You
Ooh.
didn't tell him I was a mystery writer?
Well,
No,
do you think he'd
that's not
really let a
cool.
pop
She
fiction
just
writer
wanted to-
come in here to do a story about their centuries-old tradition?
I think he would.
She think it's stuffy.
By the way, where did everyone go?
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
they're by
lighting
themselves.
incense at the altar.
Oh, so they're just letting you chill by yourselves? How hospitable.
What's the matter?
Did you lose something?
It's nothing. Just seemed to have lost my phone strap. Maybe back at the cherry tree? I'll take a look later. This could be our
She has
first
that,
clue,
but
I
not her
think.
phone.
Ichi found it, by
That's
the way.
terrible.
Shinseinen, the very first magazine to publish Edogawa Rampo.
You sure know your stuff. This issue, published nearly 100 years ago, contains the first part of a novel. The writer's name
Serial
is
novel, The
Yoshino
Wandering
Shijima.
Mummy.
Shijima? As in one of
I wish I could
AG's
read that.
ancestors?
It was supposed to be a serial novel, but for some reason the other parts were never published.
Only one came
And
out?
guess what? The Tokijuku appears in the story. This is the 100-year-old murder case that Eiji mentioned.
But it's fiction, right?
It's presented that way.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yes, but what's written here actually happened.
So, it's a true story?
If you read this, you'll learn about what
That's
happened to the Tokijiku in the Taisho era.
All right, I'll get started. We first met in the spring of 1922, the 11th year of the Taisho era. I heard rumors that the Tokijiku, the so-called fruit of youth, would be up for sale. And so I was on the lookout for a way in. All for the sake of that fruit. Ugh! I'm sorry.
Who are you?
Can I have that back, please?
Sorry.
This is a very precious item.
Oh. Precious item. So maybe I can tag along.
If so, maybe I can tag along.
Yeah.
What are you gonna sell it as, huh? A panacea? Or dragon's blood, perhaps?
Who are you?
Yeah, why are you asking so many questions?
I'd like to attend as well. But I heard that every participant has to bring some item related to eternal youth or immortality. She
Better not
seems to be an
lie.
exception, though.
Who?
The woman who went inside.
The person
I'm
who just
pretty
came
sure
in
she
there
has
and
a
was
special
fondled,
relationship with the organizer. I
yeah,
guess
I
people
could tell
like her
that
are
too.
welcome too.
Why do you think that?
She's not happy about that.
They touched each other discreetly, so the man beside them wouldn't notice. They seemed used to that.
Yep.
Wait! Don't go. You don't want me
She doesn't
telling
want him
everyone
to
that
go.
it's just pig's blood, do you?
What do you want from
No.
me?
What kind of threat
Call
is
me your
that?
companion or whatever. Just take me inside with you. Please!
That's not cool. Just you can
Your
come
reasoning
with,
is
hang out.
flawed. That woman is a legitimate
Yeah.
participant.
Hey! Wait!
He blew her off. But he's gonna
Are you
feel
coming?
bad.
You let me in!
You've got a
I
keen
wouldn't
eye.
leave her out there.
It might come in handy.
Thank you!
Probably will.
Oh, welcome.
The name's Josui Kusaka. I heard about the auction from Setsu.
Yeah. What's going on with
You
the
knew
auction?
she was? That's not fair.
She's not happy
yes,
about
she
that.
mentioned you. Josui, yes?
Yes. Josu.
Setsu's already inside. And this is?
Yeah, he's interested in her after he's feeling up the other
She's
girl.
my traveling companion. Please don't mind her.
That's
I
not
see.
fair. Don't mind
Well,
her.
then come
I
on.
hope you're saying that just to say
Have some
back
tea while we
off.
wait for the auction to start.
Who are
Is
you
something
in
wrong?
that mask? No, it's nothing. I'm not gonna tell you about the person I saw in the black mask staring at me.
It's nothing.
No, not at all. I think she thinks she's just seeing things. She knows better, though.
I had infiltrated the auction with some unexpected assistance.
Yeah,
Now I needed an opportunity to seize the
you'll
Tokijiku.
find it. I know you will.
Let's do this.
You're determined.
This is going to turn into a romance plot with
A
Ichi.
romance plot? What?
You mean
with you as their
Josui, right?
concubine?
Not Eiji. You're just borrowing faces and voices, remember?
Yeah, they're just personas.
That's right.
Yeah.
Back to the story.
Thank you for coming. I'm the head of this estate, Ginsaku Goto.
Ginsaku Goto.
The auction will begin at noon, about an hour from now.
What are we supposed to do
Please
for that?
make
amount of
yourselves
time?
at home
Just
until
converse?
then.
All of today's items have some relation to eternal youth.
Yeah, but they're probably
The
all
items
fraudulent.
you've brought will be put on display and you'll bid for items that catch your fancy. It's time to show us how skilled you are at buying low
Selling
and
high.
selling
I
high.
knew she was gonna
I
say
hope
that.
we have an exhilarating auction.
I know we will. Just hopefully it.
I know anything to
not
do with
too
eternal youth
expensive.
is probably a scam, but I just love the idea of it. The romance.
I don't want to live
What did
forever. Who
everyone
wants to do
bring?
that? Man, a few words.
Dragon's blood.
She knew it. She called it.
long sought after by those in power. Its ability to grant eternal youth is celebrated in legends throughout the world.
A shame it's pig's blood.
Yeah. She totally called him
Well,
out on it.
My item was once kept in a certain Hachiman shrine and venerated as a relic. Legend says it's the sword of Taira no Masakado.
Lord Masakado?
Indeed. Lord
The
Masakado
sword
was
of
beheaded,
Taira
and
no
some accounts say
Masakado.
his head never rotted.
That looks so cool.
One could say that his sword is connected to agelessness too.
Let me hold it.
Setsu
Be careful.
Shoda. Be careful, don't hurt anybody.
Whose blood does it thirst for today, I wonder?
That's enough,
Don't
Setsu.
say that. That's completely
as for
inappropriate.
my
Holding
item,
a huge.
Are you familiar with the legend of the Tokijiku no Kaku no Konomi?
Yes.
It's what Tajimomori found in the mythical land across the seas, isn't it?
I see you've done your research.
Yeah, totally.
It's
We're
my job
totally
after
aware
all.
of that.
Masanori is a medical researcher who also works for the Army Institute of Scientific Research.
Wow.
I'm investigating ways to make soldiers stronger, and that includes the topic of agelessness.
Yeah, because you want your soldiers to be able to
a
fight
certain
forever.
family has been watching over the fruit of youth for generations.
Well,
I
that's
wonder who that
news to
is.
me.
But then this family fell into ruin, and all the Tokijiku were lost.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Although, I somehow managed to get my hands on one.
Of course you did.
Look!
Word. This is
It was indeed a Tokijiku, the very same one I'd been trying to find. No, to reclaim.
Everything.
Can
Just
he hear
maybe
her
this
inner
could be the real
monologue?
deal.
Almost. It seems like it.
Oh, you're all experts at this, aren't you?
And they claim to be experts.
Now then, we can't leave your valuable items lying around like this.
No.
We'll store them in a locked room until the auction starts. This way, please.
Let's go.
That leads to the basement.
It's a very nice looking place.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, he's wondering why you're talking to yourself.
You're after the Tokijiku,
Yeah, he knew it.
aren't you?
I'm not gonna be too quiet. I'm gonna say, why do you think that?
Why do you think
Yeah,
that?
why?
If you won't be
Wanna
honest
play
with
coy.
me, you can go back outside.
Ooh, he's very direct.
Something the matter, Josui?
No, nothing. We're gonna continue on. Like, he didn't pull
I'm
me
sorry.
to the side and threaten
A
me.
companion wandered off.
No.
As they always do. This way, please.
What, are you claiming that they're promiscuous when
Don't
you're
think
the
you're
one
off
who
the
won't
hook.
stop touching women? You weirdo.
You sure it's safe to put everything in here?
Yeah.
This door will be locked from the outside, and I'll guard this with the utmost care. So there's
Oh
nothing
yeah,
to
I'm not
worry
gonna take
about.
anything. No,
What is
just
this?
all the valuables are
Oh,
stored in
don't
this
touch
creepy
that.
basement.
That's my item for the auction.
It's quite large.
Yeah, it's enormous.
Indeed. Let's have a look, shall we?
Oh, you're
Just
gonna
a
show
peek,
off, bro?
though. One careless move, and we'll all be cursed.
I don't want to see your first item. Is that a mummy?
Yes, it's a mummy. You've all heard stories about how consuming
you
a mummy
doing with a
grants
mummy?
longevity, I suppose.
Eating a mummy? No
What?
one consumes a mummy. I've never
This
heard of
is
that
no
in my
ordinary
life.
mummy. This here is a living corpse. Some claim it wanders the night in search of human blood.
Oh, so it's a zombie?
Whether this form of eternal life brings happiness is another question altogether, of course.
This just took a weird turn.
Let's return to the
Yeah, let's get out of
There's
this
still time
basement
before
with
the
the
auction begins at
blood-eating
noon.
entity.
Some light refreshments in the lounge, perhaps.
Yes.
We know why he's locking in there. Are those offerings to the
What'll
creature
it be?
so it doesn't come alive?
Speak or leave now.
Oh, quit being so demanding of me.
The Tokijiku. It belongs to my family after all.
Yeah,
Your family.
it's part of her lineage.
Yes, my family situation is somewhat
Precarious.
complicated.
Yeah.
My father entrusted me with the Tokijiku when he told me to leave our house. But I came down with a fever
Oh,
and fell asleep in some temple.
okay, someone stole it then.
And when I awoke.
The Tokijiku was gone.
That's horrendous. Why would someone do that to her, especially when she was ill?
I searched everywhere, to no avail.
I'm sorry. She
That's
doesn't want to
when
dishonor her family.
I heard about this auction from an antiques dealer. I knew it'd be here.
Now he
but
might have empathy and help
There
her.
was no way I could scrounge up what I needed to get inside.
Not after she lost the Tokijiku.
That fruit
Means
is
everything.
very precious to me. I have to get it back, no matter what.
Please help her. Come on, bro, with your cool hat.
It seems you and I have the same goal.
Oh.
What?
I'm also here to steal the Tokijiku.
Ah, steal it. She said
I
acquire.
never intended to take part in the auction. What do you say to working together?
Yeah, let's team up.
We'll join forces to get the Tokijiku.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I could use the help. Definitely.
I could use the help.
Yes, any day. Just don't
But
be
I-
insincere, please.
Can't let it fall into your...
We'll discuss that later. In any case,
We'll discuss it
you
later
still
when I
seem to
take
be
it.
in bad shape. It's fine if you want to make an enemy of me.
No.
But then,
we just claim to be
I'll
allies.
tell everyone the truth about you.
We just agreed to not fight.
But...
means no, Setsu.
Come on, Gensaku. Please.
I have
What?
a reputation to uphold. You are not getting this key. My dear Setsu, don't you
Yeah.
realize how crass you sound right now?
You're very uncouth. Oh, you can't strike him just because you're upset? And then
You
hug
have
him
to
after?
understand, Gensaku.
Dude,
I
she's
told
trying to
so many
coerce you.
people
Don't
about this
listen to it.
auction And gathered all these items here.
Manipulate
because
you with affection.
I
no,
want
no,
you
no,
to live
sir.
even just a little bit longer.
No, she doesn't. She wants you gone so
You'll
she
give
can
me
have all your
the
stuff.
key, won't you?
No. Don't give it to her. No. Dude, you can't. Say no.
No one can
Just
know.
say no.
That you got the key from me. Return it when you're done.
Oh man, you can't do this.
What's wrong?
Dude, what's going on? Is she falling?
Burning up.
Oh, she has a fever?
I'll be fine.
Oh, she was talking about how she was ill before.
The Tokijiku.
Yeah, get the Takijiku, especially before the girl steals it. Oh, at least he's fanning her with his cool hat. Very nice, bro.
Not again.
Yeah, you
How
passed
long
out.
was I out for?
About 20 minutes. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. We've got to find the Tokijiku.
Yeah, let's find it now.
So will it be? I think it's best for us to work together.
Especially with her being ill, we have to work together. You can't do it alone. Fine.
Fine.
Yep, fine.
The Tokijiku is mine, though.
If you say so. You've got grit, I like that.
Yeah.
Setsu hasn't returned yet from inside the
Yeah.
storeroom.
And
she's
he's
alone in there.
preoccupied.
Now's our chance to get the fruit.
Good
Let's
call.
go. Can you walk?
Yes.
Wow, it's very dark. I'm so glad we have
door's
modern
locked.
electricity. Oh, do
We
you have a
missed the
key?
perfect opportunity. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
when she was coming
If only I
here.
hadn't passed out.
Yep.
Who's there?
Oh no. We're just kind of hanging out over here. We're not doing anything.
It's you two. Everyone's looking for you.
Okay.
What were you doing here?
We were just kind of making sure no one was doing anything just like you, bro. What are you doing here?
Just what are you up to?
Making sure no one's thieving.
I'll be honest with you. We saw Setsu ask Ginsaku to give her the key to this
transferring
room.
the culpability.
I thought she might do something to the auction items. So we came
just
to take
making
a
sure.
look.
Setsu has the
You can
key?
trust us.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah.
She doesn't seem to be here anymore. She must have gone back to the manor.
Actually, she's not there either.
What? Not even in Ginsaku's room.
Indeed.
Oh no.
The auction is
That
going to start
creature
any
got
minute
her,
now.
the one that...
Are you sure she's still not in there?
The door's locked.
Setsu! Setsu!
Setsu's gone, bro.
Are you in there?
Oh yes.
Setsu!
Blood splatter along the corridor. I knew it. I knew something probably happened.
Is
to her.
this blood?
Yeah. I would say someone's at the end of the corridor because it's leading that way.
Is someone at the end of the corridor?
Oh. There's a blood trail. Where's it heading? Oh, wow. Does it keep going? Yeah, I knew it kept going. Oh, we don't want to find anything over here. Please let there be nothing. But there's a blood trail. There's gonna be something. What could it possibly be? What the heck? What the heck? What are you, you zombie? That's terrifying.
It's alive! It's alive! He moved! He moved! He moved!
Go. Get out of this place.
What's going on?
The mummy! The mummy's
Saw a
alive!
mummy with a
That masked
sword.
mummy, the one Ginsaku brought.
Don't laugh at us. We
Holding a
totally
sword
saw
covered
it.
in blood.
How absurd.
It's
Are you
not
sure you aren't
humorous
imagining
in the
things?
slightest.
Yes, I saw it with my own eyes. There were red stains in
It
front of
was
the
ready
storeroom
to
door,
eviscerate
and they were
us.
all along the corridor, and then there it was.
Kinu, have you been here the whole time since the items went in the storeroom?
No.
Where have you been?
I've just been wandering about the manor.
Oh,
Ginsaku and
right.
Masanori also went about
believe
their
you.
business, I'm sure.
So everyone was in separate places. Ginsaku, where have you been?
She's gone.
Oh, Setsu's missing. I've been looking for her the whole time.
No, you weren't. You're reading a book. We saw you. Yeah, we have to find Setsu. First, we have to find Setsu. Where did she go?
In any case, first, we have to find Setsu.
Yeah, it's only right. She's a living person, even though she's
Masanori.
kind of
Yoko,
Me?
What?
you're in the army, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're probably the only man here who could win a
You
fight.
can't transfer it. It's your responsibility. This is your home, and that's your girl. Clearly.
We're counting on you.
Fine.
You're giving us a lantern that's not even lit? At least light the lantern for us. Give us some illumination, bro. Oh, this is terrible. This is not gonna end well for him. Why'd the clock stop?
Well,
Did you ever light the lantern?
I searched every inch of the manor, but
The door to the storeroom was locked. Let's go check the storeroom.
Well, let's go and check the storeroom together.
good idea.
Hopefully we can do this quickly.
I have a
without
bad
the
feeling
mummy seeing
about
us.
this.
I do too. We're gonna find something we don't like in here. Like the mummy being gone. Oh, do you see? Oh, I knew she was gonna be. Oh,
Setsu.
Oh, Setsu. Oh, Setsu. Yeah, she's gone. I knew
Terrible.
it. Yeah, it's so terrible. And the sword's gone. So is the mummy. The storeroom was in disarray. You can say
The
that twice.
Tokichiku! It's gone!
She was killed after we saw the mummy.
Setsu was killed after we saw the mummy sometime around noon.
Hold on. Didn't we agree that the murder happened before the mummy incident?
No.
No.
We only established that all of us were free to move about before noon.
Exactly.
Including Setsu.
Exactly.
So, who locked the storeroom door before we saw the mummy?
Setsu did, after she put on her disguise. She disguised herself as the mummy and waited outside the storeroom for us.
Setsu.
Why would she do such a thing?
Setsu went into the storeroom to tamper with everyone else's items, lowering their value or
She
raising
didn't
the
deserve
value
to
of
die
her
for
own.
all that.
She then put on the mummy disguise to make the curse seem credible,
Yep.
thus further increasing the selling price. Buyers love a good backstory, after all.
Ginsaku's mummy, Masanori's sword, Josie's dragon's blood. Setsu staged her living corpse performance using everyone else's items.
After ditching the mummy disguise, she intended to rejoin us and feign complete ignorance.
But then she was killed.
We know that the mummy was Setsu.
But we don't know who killed her.
Setsu was still alive around noon, which means the murder took place after that. That leaves only one person who could have possibly been the killer. Yes. The person who killed Setsu is...
Who could it be?
The person who killed Setsu is... you, Masanori. Isn't it?
Oh no, Masanori. And look at his response. Oh, dude.
Straight after the mummy incident,
He
we all
didn't
gathered
even
here in the
flinch.
lounge, didn't we? It was time for the auction to start,
Anyone
but there
would
was
stand
no
up
sign
right
of
away.
Setsu. That's when you went looking for her,
Masanori, dude.
didn't you? You're the only person who was alone. You left the lounge.
You were the chosen
went
one,
to the storeroom,
Masanori.
and killed Setsu. Then you took the key from her, locked the storeroom, and dumped the mummy at the end of the corridor.
Terrible.
Once all that was finished, you returned to the lounge. Am I right?
When I went to the storeroom, the door was open. I saw her inside. The auction items were all irreparably damaged. So I went
he
up
did
to
it
her
in a
and
fit of rage.
demanded an explanation. Without answering, she suddenly lunged at me, and the ensuing struggle. That
No,
sword
Masanori.
just...
He sliced her? Man, that's terrible.
What happened after that was just as you said. And you know, I thought no one would suspect me if I made use of Setsu's mummy incident.
Officers from the Metropolitan Police arrived a while later and arrested Masanori Minami.
Thank you for playing. Well, thank you guys. That was a very interesting story, and it was cool to see Japan in a new light. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good rest of your day.